Here's what I think. I think people care entirely too much about high bar versus low bar when they're trying to figure out what their competition squat should be, as if changing the bar position by a few millimeters or an inch somehow changes something that was once a squat to something completely foreign. I'm here to say that the distinction is minimal at best, that the distinction is useful for coaching purposes if you're trying to create a variation of an exercise. But when it boils down to it, as a competitive powerlifter, you want to put the bar in a place that allows you to lift the most weight the most comfortably. There are plenty of examples of excellent world level lifters who are high bar squatters. One of my athletes, Haley Kostynuik, squats very high bar, and she's got an okay squat, I guess you could say. Now, you might be thinking, okay, wise guy, so how do I find my squat bar position? Well, we've got you covered. First thing I want you to do is take your grip on the bar. If you're a little thicker, like myself, a little less mobile, grip out nice and wide, maybe first finger on the rings or just outside of the rings. If you're a little more slight or narrower or just more flexible, go ahead and bring that grip in a little bit. Grip width, whole other discussion. Once you got your grip on the bar, I want you to go ahead and get under the bar. As you dive under the bar, I want you to think about pulling the shoulder blades together to meet one another, squeezing your upper back and your rear delts, as well as pushing the chest up a little bit and pulling the shoulder blades down your back. We want to feel some contraction in the lats here as well. Once we've got everything tight, we've essentially built the shelf. Now we need to find a way to set the bar on the shelf. What I usually recommend is that we move the bar all the way down the shoulders and the back as far as we possibly can. Maintain the tightness and the contraction, and then slowly slide the bar back up the back until it slots in somewhere on top of the shelf that we just created. Now, for most people, that's gonna be somewhere around the middle of the delt, but if you can't find that spot or you don't have a whole lot of meat on your rear delts, continue sliding that bar up until it rests comfortably in a spot where you feel like you could pick up a bunch of weight without holding it in your hands. The important things when finding bar position are going to be that you feel your back tight. You feel tightness through your back, you're contracted through the lats, the rear delts, and all the way down your posterior. The next big thing is that the bar is being held and balanced on your back, on your trunk, not by your hands. If you're feeling too much pressure in your hands, you might need to reassess your bar position. As well, if the bar rolls up or down your back during the squat, again, you probably need to reassess that bar position. Now, the demonstration that we've just given, does this help you find high bar position or low bar position? Thing is, it doesn't matter. I squat mid bar. You know why? Because that's where it's most comfortable for me. That's where I can lift the most weight, and that's what favors my mechanics. So while you're finding your bar position for your competition squat, do away with these distinctions. They are unnecessary. If you're a coach and you're trying to prescribe a variation, using a high bar squat is like using a close grip bench. Does it matter if the close grip bench is here or if it's 2 fingers closer than your normal competition grip bench? Doesn't really matter that much. The thing is, we're trying to create a distinction by moving the bar position as an assistance exercise. Yes, there are some advantages to having a lower bar position. It's going to effectively shorten the lever arm of your torso, requiring less hip extension torque to finish your squat. But those biomechanical advantages don't really do you much good if you can't hold the bar stable where you put it. Hopefully that clears up some misconceptions about the high bar versus low bar debate, and hopefully that helps a few people find a good, solid, stable position for them to put their bar when they squat. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to head over to our self-talk video that just came out a little while ago. We were really proud of this one. We put a lot of work into it, and I think it can help a lot of people. Sports psychology, I think, is something that isn't overpopulated or overdone on YouTube, so I think that provides maybe some extra value. If you like the video, leave a like on it. Make sure to leave any questions or comments in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see everybody in the next video.